Starting today, ang tagline ng OVP is, Drag me to hell. Isang beses sinabihan ko talaga si Senator Ayon. Sabi ko sa kanya, kung hindi kayo tumigil, huhukayin ko yung tatay ninyo. Itatapan ko siya sa West Philippine Sea. Sinabihan ko si Senator Ayon. One of these days, pupunta ako dun, kukunin ko yung katawan ng tatay niyo. Tapon ko yan dun sa West Philippine Sea. Ako, gusto ko, ang galing na ulo na ba? I realize, toxic na yung relationship.
I think it's just shocking. I think that we can continue where we left off yesterday. Most of you I saw yesterday. Ang sabi ko nga kahapon, very disturbing nga ito. We are studying the possibility of filing cases based on criminal acts. But the most important point about this is probably how shockingly disturbing such statements coming from somebody who has held the position of Secretary of Education. And how can we entrust our youth to such a person who can utter such words and reflect such thoughts that are against human decency and good behavior? I think it's just shocking. And we just leave it at that. I think that we all know the score on what kind of vice president we have, how seemingly unstable her mind can be. And this country does not deserve a future with a kind of person like this.
Sir, may update po ba tayo, sir, sa missing sa Bungeros? Di ba meron tayo dapat, sir, na regular conferences with the families?
That's why, when I met with Director Torre of the CIDG and Director, of course, our NBI Director, we discussed about this case and we intend to follow through on the Sabongero cases. We do not intend to abandon anybody here. The fact that the families have not been following up with us lately is something that we are not, but is something that happens, but we are not abandoning our pursuit for justice for the people who disappeared, what we call the missing Sabongeros.
Sir, going back to Sir VP Sara, ano sir yung specific na violation of law?
Ano nga yan, sabi ko nga pinag-aaralan namin, di ba? Kasi nga, the threat to commit a crime is not a crime itself. Except that sometimes it can be, like if the threat is murder, it's grave threats. But in this case, that's why we had to study it properly. And we haven't finished everything because it seems so impossible or reprehensible that we cannot point to a crime with something so shocking to the human senses. Parang hindi tayo maniwala na walang crime. That's why we're still studying it. Sabi ko nga, pag-aaralan natin, di ba?
Sir, ano magsasabi niyo, sinabi kasi ni Attorney Paano na hindi daw dapat tinitake na literal yung mga statement nito ni VP Sara. Symbolism lang daw yun.
Alam mo, there's no such thing as symbolism when the Filipino people listen to us, to every word we say, especially occupying that position of second highest position in the land. The threat to take power itself is now very fearsome. It will create fear in our hearts na ganyan ang mindset ng gustong mag-lead sa atin. I think you understand what I'm saying.
Pero sir, yung recent kasi na statement, medyo personal na yung atake po sa inyo. So,
Hindi, okay lang yun. I'm used to that. Ad hominem and other means to react to what we say is normal for the job that I I'm undertaking. Ano tayo eh? We are always in the fighting line where we are, and it's that's par for the course.
Sir, Pasig RTC allowed Kibuloy to attend po the Senate hearing. Ano pong masasabi?
Well, good. At least we can have more information. At least I hope he tells the truth. Yun lang naman yun.
So, pwede ba yun? Kasi parang ayaw naman talaga niya umatin. Sabi, no, the court noted that ayaw niya.
And well, he doesn't have to say anything. He doesn't have to say anything. He's already on trial.
Maganda bang venue yun para makasagot siya sa mga...
Ano na eh, court na talaga yung venue eh. There's no other real venue except the courts in his case. Kaya, well, in native legislation, they can ask him questions. But nothing that would make his case worse than it already is.